Hello friends, today we will learn how to insert maths in Google Forms using Equatio extension. So first we'll see few features of Equatio. So Equatio is a Google Chrome extension that we can add in Google Chrome browser through which we can insert mathematics. So it is used to insert mathematical expression in Google Docs, Sheets, Slides, Google Forms, etc. So we can add this extension in the browser and then we can insert maths. It works fine for Google Docs and Slides, but the free version does not work in Google Forms. So this is the disadvantage. So to insert maths in Google Forms, we need paid version, but good news is that it is free for teachers. Now link for adding Chrome and to sign up for free teacher account will be given in the description. So let us now start how we can insert maths in Google Form. So once you have added the extension, you will see this icon, you can see at the corner, and these inserting links will appear for the question also and for the options also. So when you click it, you can see the equation editor bar at the bottom, Equatio bar. Then you can start writing the equations. First we'll write the question, simplify the following, and then when you will click the insert maths, this bar will appear which had already appeared. So we can click the option. First option is there. So there are many options through which you can insert maths. So first option is where you can insert maths using LaTeX editor. So first we'll go to the more symbol and then symbols, pi symbol will click. Then we'll get different symbols. Suppose we want to insert fraction, we'll select that. So by default it will print a upon b. So we can simply change the values. In place of a we have written 2 and in place of b we have written 3. So it will give you the fraction 2 upon 3. So it writes code for you, you have to only make the changes. Now suppose we want to insert some more fraction, but suppose we want brackets. So this is the coding for fractions with brackets, left and right. Then here also we can change value of a, suppose to 34, and for value of b we are writing 3 and 0, 30. So we have got another expression here, 34 upon 30, but here it is enclosed in brackets. So we can see brackets will enclose the fraction. Now suppose we want to insert few more mathematical symbols. Suppose we want the exponents, then it inserts x raised to power a. So we can change the value of x and a. Suppose in place of x we are writing 2 and for a we are writing 5. So it gives you 2 raised to power 5. So we have created the equation. Now you can, at the right side we can see insert math. So click that icon. So it will create the image of the equation and then it will insert that image in the Google form for that particular option. So it is creating the image and then pulling that image, and now it has inserted it. Now we can see the preview how it will look in the form. So this is how it looks. So you can easily see question is at the top, simplify the following, then the equation. Now we have already written the question. Now we can insert the options. Again we are clicking the option of insert maths. So now we can delete the previous one. Now we'll insert the new expression here. Again more symbol, then we'll click on the fractions. It will insert the code for fraction, then we'll change according to our choice. So we are writing 2 in place of 1 in place of a and 2 in place of b. So 1 upon 2 we have created the option. Now we can simply insert it and create the option. So insert maths option at the right bottom, we can click it. Again it will create an image of that fraction and then it will insert in the first option. So option 1 is written by default, so we can change it. We can write, suppose it is option A, so we can write A here. Similarly, suppose we want to insert another option, again we'll click insert math. So this is the previous coding, we can change here. It gives 22.5. Again we'll insert math. It's creating the image and it will insert the image in the second option. So now we'll get the image for the second option. Now we can write B part. Now we'll see how it will look in the form. So preview, we can click. This is how it will look in the form. So question is there, options are there. Similarly, we can insert other options also. Suppose the third option, again insert maths. Now we can use different method to insert math. It recognizes handwriting also. You can write and it will automatically input the math for it. Suppose we are writing x, then square. It is difficult to write using mouse. So if you can see at the right side, you're getting the output, plus sign, y. You can see the output is coming at the right side, and square. So x square plus y square and equal to 7. Suppose we have to write. So we can see there are different methods to insert. Now we have created the equation. Now we can insert math. Click it. It will create the image and it will insert in option number 3. So similarly we can insert. So different methods are there to insert the equation. We'll see one more method. Again insert math. Now we'll see the first one, how we can write the name of that particular thing and keyword, and then we can, like for fraction, we write frac, it will give you option fraction, and then we can insert fraction directly like this. Suppose we need division symbol, so we can write divide, it appears there and it gives you the symbol. Similarly exponent, so it creates exponent and you can write the exponent. So this is another method how you can write the equation. Then insert math, again it will create an image and it will insert in option number 4. Similarly, so there are different methods to insert math. If you want more options, so you can see there are many options. Speech recognition also is there, so we can explore. So I hope you like the video. So please like, share and subscribe. Thank you very much.